Hi everybody! This week I want to do a little tutorial with you about how I pre-assemble my flowers. I do this in a couple ways. So as you can see here, I have a daisy. This is going to be the center of my new Miss Karen pattern. And when I have a flower like this, I kind of have discovered that assembling it upside down is the best way to go. So here is my first circle, and I'm going to use the Roxanne's glue base again, and I'm just going to put a dab of glue in the center there, and then that green circle goes there. So that's the first step, is to get your center all made. Then I just kind of plop that in the middle, and here are all my petals, and I just very slowly and surely put a little bit of glue right here. And then I hold this down and I align my petal just like that. And I can make the whole flower by just doing the same procedure all the way around. I find, especially when I'm designing and I don't know where these flowers are going to go, but I want them on there, that if I just make them and figure out where they go, that's good. And also this helps me to kind of get the design all basted together before I start sewing, and it makes the sewing a much more relaxing time for me at least. So just very much just a little teeny dab of the Roxanne's glue, and I line up the edge of the petal here, and then I press it with my finger. And that glue doesn't take any time at all to start forming a bond. And what's really great is that if you just hit it with a little water, that bond goes away. So it's very water soluble. Last couple petals here. Sometimes just for ease, I rotate the flower around just because I'm right-handed and it's easier to work that way. So my last two petals, and that's it. So there's our daisy. Turn it over, have a daisy. When I go to base this onto the quilt, I'll make sure that the petals are all uniformly distributed and stuff like that, but that holds it together good enough. Now there's a second kind of flower I use all the time in my quilts, and you can see it here. And this one I can't really assemble upside down, so I have pre-made the three pieces to this. The first one I set down right here, and this is obviously going to get cut away, it's excess, but I just didn't want to limit myself. Now on this one, I'm just going to ever so lightly along here just dabs glue along the top there, and I can kind of see the outline of the flower, but you can just kind of eyeball it really, and I press that into place. So there you go, there's that part. And then for this part I do the same thing. I just dab glue, of course the phone is ringing, and there, it's all ready to go.